Yeah, just a huge congratulations to our team for their effort. Virginia came out. We responded and got some goals, built a good lead there. But again, hats off to our team for battling to the end there, and then hats off to Virginia for making it quite a game there. I mean, they were winner go home, and they battled right down. We got up 8-3, and like I said, we couldn't close the door on them. They came storming back, and give their team and coaches a lot of credit for battling, but also for our team just for making a few plays down the stretch. We found a way, and happy that we got out with a win, and we'll rest up tonight and then prepare for a very tough North Carolina team.
Where did the game get challenging in that second half?
They made some plays. We took a couple green cards. They got some momentum. They had a player up goal, won a couple draws, and hit a couple shots. So again, they're a team that we knew was going to be a dogfight. They weren't going to go away. So again, hats off to them. And but I'm really proud of our kids making some plays, especially in that fourth quarter late. To battle and get a couple goal lead, and then Munch made a great play right at the end of the game to seal it when we were player down, and we were fortunate to go out with a win.
Speaking of Emma, season high in points today with 5. How did she step up today on the bright lights?
Yeah, I mean, she did great on the stat sheet, but she was great between the 30s. Playing good defense, getting some key ground balls for us at critical times, couple caused turnovers. So she was just all over the field today. And at this time of the year, you need your seniors to step up in big moments, and I thought she did that.
How much does her experience play a role in her success today?
It's huge. She's got some great experience with not only us but Team USA, playing with some elite players. And again, big players step up in big moments, and that's a big game for us. Win or go home. So happy for the team and happy for Emma.
You talked a lot this week about team intensity. How do you feel that was today?
I think we came out with great intensity. We made some mistakes in the third, and they capitalized, but it's not like we were doing them at half speed. I thought it was good tempo to the game, good speed to the game, making some action plays. And again, Virginia made some plays. So, I really liked our intensity today, the way we came out and got on them, and went into halftime with a lead. And again, Virginia, we knew they weren't going to quit.
Virginia kind of got back into this game with a lot of free position opportunities. How do you limit that?
I think when you play a zone, you're going to get some 3 seconds. We got caught in 3 seconds a couple times, but our D's been doing a great job all year managing those. So when you play zone, you're going to get some free positions, and they were fortunate to cash in on a couple. But again, I love the way that our team battled, especially that last possession being player down. We certainly got to be cleaner at the end of the game there and not get a green card. But at the same time, we can't turn the ball over up at the top of the 30 and give them an opportunity to come back down.
Now you play North Carolina, a team that you lost to earlier in the season. What's the biggest difference from that team a couple months ago to now, you guys now?
Yeah, I think it was our second game of the season. I mean, they're a whole different team. We're a whole different team. So I think we've been watching them a lot. I'm sure they've been watching us, and it should be a great battle. I mean, they're playing really good lacrosse at this time, but I think our coaches will prepare a good game plan, and we'll see if we can give them a battle.
This was the most goals for Syracuse in almost a month. Was there an adjustment you felt worked in particular to that?
Kids just shot better. I think we've just shot the ball a little bit better, and we've been talking about it. You got to heat up a little bit. We got to score some goals. Our defense has been carrying us, and we needed to put a couple more on the score sheet today. And I thought the offense did a good job, and Coach Nicole a good job, a little more focus today, and they buried the ball.
A lot of that came through on the free position. Didn't score in against Boston College. A lot of success in that first half, especially. Was that a big point of emphasis coming into this game?
Yeah, just shooting in general, right? We got to shoot the ball better. So, we shot the ball better today. So just happy for our kids, and we're going to have to shoot the ball good against a very tough, North Carolina team that plays stingy defense.
Time for a couple more things, guys.
I know a lot of players on this team were here for last year's ACC Tournament loss in the quarterfinals. Was there a lot of talk about that this week heading into this game?
No, not really. It's just it's win or go home. New season, new year, new team. I think our focus was getting a win against a very hungry and desperate UVA team. So again, just proud of our team's effort today. It's a game of runs. Especially in the ACC, everyone's tough. There's no easy outs. I mean, this Virginia team beat Boston College a couple weeks ago. There's just no easy outs. So proud of our group's effort. We got a lead. They came storming back, but we kept our composure and made a few plays down the line.
Anything final, Coach? Thanks, Coach.
All right,
Thanks, Coach.
appreciate it, guys.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. See you guys tomorrow.
Yep.